Hey guys, so we're playing Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers for the Game Boy Color. This is similar to the older, sort of like, I don't know what they're called, where you like click around adventure games. Point and click or whatever. I'm not sure if you wait on the title screen if there's like a, if it goes to some opening video or not, so I'm going to give it a minute. This is a game I had growing up. This game came out in 2001. I had a Game Boy Color, a teal one. I was a very impatient child, so I remember I really wanted Pokemon, like Silver, I think it was, which I thought was the first Pokemon game back then, even though it wasn't. And I really wanted that game, so I actually saved up the money. When I got to the store, they didn't have it. And being the impatient child I was, I bought this instead. And I mean, it's an okay game. I didn't have the attention span for it back then, though. And in addition, Pokemon's a great game, so I really should have waited for that, but oh well. Yeah, it's totally gonna go on forever. Okay. Start. Got the mystery machine going through. Museums, jewels, now ghouls, jewels. I believe this guy was a villain in the original series. Another ghastly grab by the ghost thief. Ghost thief defies gravity. Okay, so this guy's just gone stealing stuff. Stop, thief! Jekyll Labs files for Chapter 11. Because, you know, Chapter 11 bankruptcy is something totally kids would know about. We just made it. The mystery machine is out of gas. It looks like the trail ends here, too. This sure is a creepy place for a mystery. And I suppose you thought the thief would be doing business out of a shopping mall. Maybe I should have done the fast text speed of all. He'd certainly have more of my attention if he did. It's the Jekyll Mansion, you know, where Dr. Jekyll made the potion that turned him into the evil Mr. Hyde. All this talk is making me hungry. I want some cheese. I can't do his thing. I don't even care. Come on, gang, let's see if we can get a look inside. What are you kids doing here? We were chasing a thief when our van broke down. Ah, you mean the ghost. Good ghost? Do people, like, pay the group? Whatever. Relax, Shaggy. There are no such things as ghosts. Do you know anything about the thief, sir? As a matter of fact, I do. Come in. Scoob and I will wait outside of the creepy house while you guys talk things out. I was working on a potion similar to one my father worked on. See how his, like, necktie gets kind of glitchy? I remember doing that on the actual game, too. The one that turned him into a monster. Yes, I took great care in trying not to repeat the mistakes he made. Unfortunately, financing the lab has been difficult. Recently. I've read that the government hands out research grants to labs all of the time. They did, and it led to our invention of the electric light. You invented the electric light? Yes, well, okay, we may have not been the first, or even the best, but we did make a light. Then, 2 years ago, we started working on a horseless carriage. A car? Yes, anyway, we stopped receiving grants shortly after... It's a long opening scene here. After the ill-fated Frankenstein experiment. Let me guess, you tried to bring a corpse to life. No. Well, yes, sort of. We tried to bring a hot dog to life. The beef Frank, and so on. The beef Frankenstein? Oh dear. That's not important. The point is we were broke. I had to start Reusing materials. I must have used some materials from my father's experiment. Once I had finished the test solution, I started to feel dizzy. Sorry, I mean garlic bread. Dizzy. Yes, the room went dark and I woke up in here, apparently, after a big jewelry robbery downtown. So you think you are the ghost thief? I cannot rule out the possibility the thief looks like the ghost of my father. Daphne and I will look around upstairs. Velma, see if you can find any clues down here. Shaggy and Scooby should be quiet. All right outside. I sure am glad we stayed here, Scooby. I think these graphics have some tethering. Which is why you get those sort of like lines and dots and stuff. Anyway. I'm not going to be reading it word for word for the sake of copyright reasons. But I have a strategy guide here on GameFAQs from Battleman, which I'm going to be using to get through this game. It says, after the intro, become Fred. Okay. So we gotta become Daphne. So we're trying to walk around here and get the ghost to appear. And then we gotta follow him into the bathroom. This is the introductory section. Here goes the clock. He's not showing up. Why is the clock chiming? It's 13 minutes past the hour. There we go. I wonder what that ghost is up to in there. So let's follow him in. You got these like instructions. Fred, let's see what the ghost was up to in here. Where did the ghost go? Teleport. What do you see, Daphne? This teleporter has a flush handle. I wonder what will happen if I... Hi, Fred, help me. I can't move. She's the damsel in distress again. Until I figure out what you kids are up to, you will make a great subject for my experiment. You won't get very far. Fred is on his way to save me right now. If he was so... Okay, chapter 1, it's a mystery. If he was so afraid of people, like, figuring his stuff out, why did he invite them into his house? I don't get that. Whatever. That's the password, which has some weird symbols. Daphne? Alright. Let's see. Gotta become Velma now. Gonna look through the window here. That's weird. There's a huge Tesla coil in the backyard. From Nicholas Tesla. A Tesla coil can transmit electricity through the air without any wires. I wonder what needs cordless electricity. Okay. Now we get to go throughout the house. Velma can look at a lot of different things that the other characters can't. Because she's like smart or something. So you examine the symbol. I wonder if these symbols have anything to do with the door to the laboratory. How the heck would she even know that? The word cranium is underneath the strange symbol. We haven't even gone to the laboratory yet. Like, she hasn't even seen it. Whatever. Just leave all the doors open, let the wind in. Sorry for my occasional pauses, I'm trying to read this. I wonder if these symbols have anything to do with the door to the laboratory. You just said that. Symbol has the word sticky written under it. This is my first Game Boy Color game I'm playing through here on the channel. I wonder if these symbols have anything to do with the door too. She says that every time. What's the word on this one? Detroit. I played this game before and I feel like the words under these end up like never coming up or being relevant. The cutscenes are really long in this game compared to what I remember too. So we're at the top of the stairs now. I'm sort of going around looking at all the symbols right now. This one has the word handle. There's also classic Creep Capers on the Nintendo 64, but that's a totally different game, presumably 3D. I've never played it. The only Scooby-Doo games I've really played are this one. Okay, the word elk. Is this one and Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase for the PlayStation 1. There's a symbol in the middle here. They talk so much in this game, I'm not really able to give much commentary other than just reading what they're saying. Jeez. Fish. Yeah, these words just don't even matter in this game. Yeah, the graphics seem to have tethering, which is the weird sort of like design going on there. Let's see. Fred's just standing there where I left him. Bean. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Right now we're gonna head to the library. Yeah, I think this is based off an episode from the original 1960s show. I've seen a few episodes of that show, but it's been a while. What do I do in the library? There's a weird poem on a marked page. The last word in each line is circled. Each line of the poem ends in one of the words that appears next to the symbols in this house. Okay. I guess she automatically took the book. Okay, B brings up your inventory. It's been a long time since I played this game. Okay. We're almost done with the first chapter. For a young kid, this game was especially difficult to really do anything, figure out. I mean, I think I finished maybe the first chapter or something, I don't know. This is like use the book on this. You already said this. How do I use the book on this thing? I guess we'll try and open it first. The symbols on this keypad are the same as the ones all over the house. There are some strange symbols on this keypad. I sure hope I have the right code. I guess she automatically knows because she has the book or something. It worked. Good work, Velma. Let's go take a look inside. I think I'd rather return this book before someone notices. Good idea. I'm going to see if I can find out where Daphne has disappeared to. No one seems interested in... Like, he doesn't seem that amazed by the fact that she teleported. Alright, Chapter 2. Booze Clues. That's not a cheesy title for a chapter, though. Guess Fred tries to sneak in there. Shaggy, I wonder what's gotten into him. I'd better find a way out of here. I don't know about you, Scoob, but I'm starving. As creepy as this mansion is, there's a much better chance of finding food in there than out here. At least all their grammar and spelling is good in this game versus a lot of these older games that I play. The spelling is bad. This isn't as old though. It's like 2001. When they stopped having all that English, as it's called. Alright, so now we're going to be Scooby and Shaggy. They move together, unlike the other characters, which are sort of individual. Go in the lab here. They get freaked out by the Shaggy lookalikes, the doppelgangers. Like Scoob, the guards look just like me. I need to find a lab. Coat, glasses, and start growing a mustache so I can fit in. Okay. We gotta find the objects for a disguise. Into the house. Yeah, Scoob, I smell it too. You've got the better nose. Where is it coming from? To the left? I've seen quite a few episodes of a pup named Scooby-Doo, and I think maybe one of the shows from like the early 2000s or something. A tiny bit of the original series, but I don't have too much Scooby-Doo like knowledge. I did own Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island or whatever on VHS growing up, which is a direct-to-DVD movie. And I think Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. Here's some chick named Helga. Let's see. Gotta talk to her. This place will never be clean. Someone made a mess downstairs earlier, and I spent half an hour cleaning it up. She's the maid. There's a box hidden under the pillow. You were an acrobat? Yes, and I was the best ever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the camera supposed to add 10 pounds? That's kind of rude. Not take it away, it's basically saying she's fat in real life. Mind your own business. That's kind of being a douche move there, Shaggy. Yeah, Scoob, I smell... Okay, there's smells going off again. We've already played this game for almost the length of an episode of the original series. Should be like maybe 22 minutes or something. He's playing Pawn. What are you doing here? Never mind that, where's the food? My uncle modified you so you wouldn't need food. I guess I should bring you back to the lab. Like Scoob, this kid must have us confused with someone else. Rhea. So who are you? We were chasing a ghost thief when our van broke down here. Oh, you look a little like the guards in the labs. That's coincidental if they didn't base the guards off of Shaggy. He just looks like me. Yeah, well, just a little. Is the red-haired girl with you? Yes. She's in trouble. She's been used in an experiment in the labs. Why do we leave all the Scooby snacks with her? He has a point. Scooby, she's always caught in a trap. We'd better go find her if we ever want to eat another Scooby snack. Good luck, but I don't know how you're going to get past the guards. So I don't understand. Pawn came out in like 1972. If this is supposed to be based on original episode from the 60s, that shouldn't exist. And if it takes place right now in 2001 or whatever, then I don't know why he's playing Pawn. In addition, there wasn't really any cartridge-based system that has a Pawn game like that. Whatever. I'm overanalyzing. Fall through this pit here. A lot of cheese. Poor little guy, I was starting to have a lot of fun with him. You know, in the 1 second you touched him. Scooby, check out all the sharp metal pieces that came out of that thing. Gotta use that to cut this cheese. Literally. Let's see. Are you ready for some cheesy goodness, Scoob? Yeah. They have very detailed, like, animation when they, zoom in. Take days to move away. When they zoom in, like, oh, the mouth. Yeah, when they, like, have the, talking head zoom in. We sure made quick work of that cheese. They always eat so much ridiculous amounts of food in that show. There's a door behind all of this cheese. I sure hope there's something to drink in there. Why is that light moving up there? Is it, like, windy in here? Is there, like, a draft or something? See. I might need this electrical tape later. I bet there's a good clue in there. Helga uses it to wash clothes. I'm just looking at stuff. Our microwave dryer. Weird. I wonder if I can use these exploding suds to get Helga out of her room for a while. I wonder if watching the actual episode would show you, like, a lot of things of what to do, like how they solve it. I don't know. Uh-oh. There we go. Turn off the breaker. I'm just a few seconds away from a high score. No. I find it funny how the game just keeps going with the power off. I think the breaker is yelling at me. Like, dude, your game's still running. Whatever. Clearly they didn't program that in there. They just made the lights get darker. Check this out. That should do it. Alright, so we taped up these wires. That was my tablet, which I'm reading the guy off of. It has 30% power, so that was that sound. Nothing happened. I don't think there's any power running to them. Oh. I'm supposed to turn the breaker back on before I pull the levers, that's why. My bad. Now the power is back on. Something's moving. Jinkies, what's happening? My glasses, I can't see without them. A lot of the cliches of the early episodes of the show, like Daphne getting captured and Velma losing her glasses and all that stuff. Alright, we gotta go pick up Velma's glasses now. How'd they get way over there? Like, how did she drop them that far? These will be great for the cause. What a douche. You could have just asked her, but okay. I wonder what that is. Although he just happens to grab the book on the shelf, that would move the entire room. Zoinks, a secret room. Alright, there's a lab coat in here. There's a key in here. Alright. Got some stuff now. Now we gotta move the room back. I wonder what that is. You should know by now. Let's go talk to Helga again. Someone made a mess downstairs in the laundry room. Oh my. And then she storms off. Look at this mess. I will find the perpetrator and eat him. That's just kind of funny. Oh gosh. Alright, we're going to use the key on this lockbox. Eureka, a fake mustache. It's a very... Why would she have a fake mustache anyway? I'll keep this for evidence. Because, you know, good thing she doesn't return anytime soon. How does he know how long she can take? Her life just kind of sucks if she lives here where she's being the maid. She clearly has not much of a life outside of this. Going back to the lab now. They won't even know it's me. Chapter 3. Chemo-Sabotage. This is by far the longest chapter. There's 6 total chapters. Chapter 3, the guide is like... For Chapter 3 is longer than 4, 5, and 6 combined. We've been wanting to continue with the beauty potion experiment for a long time. We had completely given up. Oh, you getting pissed. Until you came around. Here's Fred. It's some kind of cell. Anybody in there? Shaggy, why did you lock me in here? Huh? Oh, it wasn't me. Dr. Jekyll has a staff of handsome robots that happen to look like yours truly. With a lab coat and a mustache, I look just like them. Yeah, I don't know why these robots happen to look like Shaggy. It's not like they saw Shaggy and based the robots off him. That is like the biggest coincidence ever. Let's see.
And we're heading back to the house. Found some sausage, and we're gonna be a dick and leave the fridge open. Kind of weird that the only thing I have is sausage, but whatever. There are a lot of bottles of vanilla extract in here, but someone has glued them all to the shelf. The only one I can move is this bottle of cow extract. What is cow extract? Like, I think I found a new cologne, Scooby. That's just weird. I don't even know how to respond to that. Alright, this is the dining room, which we haven't been in before. Take this random stool. I might as well take it now and hope I find a leg later. Okay. Fun game? Not really. I figured out a pattern that works really well, because, you know, Pawn totally has these patterns. So it's not very challenging. What kind of pattern? Watch this. If I get 2, 1, 4, then the one I'm looking for is, the one I need is 1. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we need to remember these numbers, so it's 2, 1, 4, 1. Basically. I'm going to pause for a second and write that down. Oh gosh, I assume it's random each time, because the guide doesn't tell me what the numbers are. Next time I'm going to have a piece of paper next to me when I play a game, just in case. Okay. And back to the lab again. So it says I need to go through a door past the number door, so these are the number doors, I would assume. So it'd be this one. There's a flower in this machine. It looks like it's been frozen. The flower shattered. What kind of freezer is this anyway? This should do the trick. So we're putting this sausage in the freezer. The sausage is frozen solid. It will definitely hold more weight now. I don't know what he's planning to do with this thing, but whatever. So it says we need to use the stool twice on each of the lights, and I'm going to have to refreeze the sausage or something. This sausage will work perfectly as a leg for this stool. Oh, okay. What am I trying to do with the lights? Whoops, I dropped it. The sausage thought I won't support our weight anymore. I feel like that'll just break the sausage. Scooby, we need to find a way to freeze it again. Like, even if it was, like, frozen, I feel like it'd break the sausage. I don't know why I'm trying to break the lights, but whatever. I will trust you, guide. Whoops, I dropped it. Let me guess, the sausage, yep, thawed. I think that's all the lights, unless someone wants me to do lights in other rooms too. Oh, it says eventually you'll get a light that won't break. So clearly we need to keep doing this. I assume we go this way now. Now I have to go back and do it again. Joy. This is the only Scooby-Doo game on the Game Boy Color, and there are none on the original Game Boy. I believe there's a Super Nintendo game or something, but I've never played it. Isn't this just fun? A lot of stuff is weird, but at least it isn't like super cryptic like some of these types of games are. I guess they don't want to make it... I mean, it's pretty hard for like kids and stuff, but not the hardest for the genre. There we go. Got it. His sausage thought I won't support our weight anymore. Scooby, we need to find a way to freeze it in. I don't know if it matters now. It says use the light and go through one of the numbered doors. The light is being powered without wires. That'd be the Tesla coil or whatever. What could I possibly do with that? Just says one of the numbered doors, doesn't say which one, so I guess it doesn't matter. Scoob, which door should we go in now? Oh, I get it. That's why I said to write down multiple codes. Because sometimes if you start with one, it could be one code or another. So I guess if you have a handful of codes that the kid gave you, then you'll have the answer. Or I could just guess it right on the first try, because that was totally not the right thing. Okay, whatever. I guess it's a 1 out of 4 probability if you don't know. Look at the lamp and potion. It's an oil lamp. Why would a science lab be using an oil lamp? What an odd place for a test tube. This light doesn't work in here. I wonder why. Says we gotta go talk to Velma. I think we left her in the library without her glasses, because we're assholes. Hmm. Which one's the library again? Oh, alright, I think it's the room right here. Velma, check out this light I found. Light? You didn't make a mess, did you? No, why does it still light up when it's not plugged into anything? Jinkies, the Tesla coil in the backyard must be powering it. The Tesla coil is sending power through the air. Could that be what's powering the robot guards in the lab? It must be. If you can find a room where the light doesn't light, which we already did, up and get the guards to chase you there, they will become powerless. We did find a room that it didn't light up in. Scooby, we better go find that room. Okay. Before we do this, let's try and get some more codes this time, because we didn't do very good last time with that. I didn't know we'd need so many. Oh gosh. I don't know, let's have a total of 5 codes. We already have 1. So. Three. 1. 2. 1. Alright. So we have 2141 and 3121. So either way, either of those you want to go through the 1 door. Man, he discovered new patterns for pawn all the time. One. 1. 1. Let me guess, 1. Yep, 1. That's complicated. Totally. Alright, so 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's get 2 more. One. 3. 3. 3. His patterns kind of suck. 1, 3, 3, 3. Alright, this is our last one we're going to grab for now. One. Oh, I think he might just be giving us the same one. Yeah. Alright, good enough. We have 4. So we'll leave it at that. And back to the lab again. You'll never get away with this. Now, it's a harmless experiment, my dear. It won't hurt a... No, he's getting pissed again. Bit. Bring me the brain scanalyzer. That's a very original name. And then he's throwing us binary. I'm getting tired. Probably gonna go to bed after I finish this game. Thank you. How does he speak in binary? Is he literally just like yelling 0 and 1 and stuff like that? Are we gonna slap this robot? Here goes nothing. Yoo-hoo. Oh, it says on the guy that you slapped the robot. Stop, intruder, halt. Aye. The game is controlling itself right now. Two, 3, 4. Scooby, we need to find the door that takes us away from the robot. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 4. I don't have this. So we're just gonna have to guess and hope we get it right. This looks familiar. No, we didn't. I wonder where the robot went. Okay, so we messed up, so we need to go do that again. Basically, hopefully it'll come up with one of the ones that we have on our piece of paper here. If not, we're just gonna have to guess, and then we have a 25% chance of getting it right each time. Three, 2, 3. I don't have that one either. Let's go through 3 again. Nope. We're gonna skip the dialogue on this, because this repeat the same things. Three, 1, 4. We don't have that one either. This will go in the 2 door. Nope. We are not getting this.
1, 4, 2. Jeez, I don't have that one either. Maybe I should have wrote down some more codes. Sorry, guys. Four. I don't have any written down. Let's start with 4. 1, 2, 4, 2, 1. I guess we'll go through the 3 door since that was the only number that didn't show up in that sequence. Nope. What does it want me to do? Does it want me to sit there with that kid and write down like a dozen of these codes? That would be tedious. Then again, this is tedious. I don't know what's worse. Sitting there and writing down all those codes, or dealing with this. At least last time we got lucky and made it on the first try. One. 1. Please go in the 1 again. No. I don't have 113. Nope. Two. 4. 3. There we go. That one we just kind of guessed, but well. Zoink, Scoob, I guess that takes care of him. Now let's sabotage the experiment. Looks like he just like broke. I mean, there's a difference between like powering down and breaking. I think we needed that key. Looks like they're drawing like the Death Star or something. Bring me the ingredient list for Skin Absolver.
Just use the key on the locked door, then enter. There's the periodic table of elements. Every letter looks broken except for A, D, and N. I'll take it, but I'm not so sure it will be useful. Maybe if my name was Dan. It's like those games where you just carry like a mass amount of stuff with you, even though stuff that would probably never be actually useful, but turns out to be just because the nature of fiction. It says go back to the corridor with the clock and open the locked door again with the key. Okay, I think I know what it's talking about. I think it's talking about over here. Alright, a fake recipe for skin absolver on the back of this. Note to Helga. I'm sure he'll never notice that there's a note to Helga on the other side. The only use for that room in the entire game, if I recall, is that pen. Like, I don't even remember that room. Back to the lab again. You do a lot of, like, wandering around in this game back and forth between areas. The animation's pretty good for their movements and stuff. Do you have the ingredient list for skin absolver yet? Yes. Ah, this will do nicely. Good thing he doesn't check the back of that. Bring me the DNA extractor. That sounds, sketchy. I can use this label to replace the word cow with the word DNA. There, now it says DNA extractor. Oh, DNA extract. I'm sure... I don't know what it says. Something about the mad scientist. Do you have the DNA extractor yet? Better, I have DNA extract. What? I never programmed you to perform DNA extractions. Let me see that. Moo. Did he just, like, put the DNA in himself or something? Moo. And why would that do that? Whatever. Doc, are you alright? Moo. That's totally how it works, you know? Moo. Even if that happened, I feel like you get pissed and, like, punch me or something, not, like, walk away. Guys, you saved my life. Now get me out of this machine. We can't. We don't have the key. Where's everyone else? Fred is locked in a cell down the hall. The robot guards captured him. Oh no. Velma is looking for her glasses, but she probably won't find them. Because I needed them for this disguise, so I borrowed them. Without asking her, because I'm a douche. Shaggy, you'd better go give those back. I know, I know. Fred and I are both captured. Not anymore. We'll find a way to get us out of here. Chapter 4, Jailbreak. Glad to be done with Chapter 3. That went on a long time. The rest of the game is much shorter chapters. You seem to predominantly play as Shaggy and Scooby in this game because Velma loses her glasses early on. And then Fred and Daphne get captured. I don't care about your password. I'm trying to get to the basement. Okay, good, he wasn't giving me a password. It says use the cutter. I don't know what he means by that. Is there an item around here labeled as cutter? No, there's not. Maybe he means cut the power, or use the grinder. I assume cut the power. So the breaker. I don't think I should be tampering with the power anymore. Okay, I guess it's the grinder. You made a key out of your claw, Scooby. It's kind of weird, but okay. It's also amazing that he knows how to make the correct key, too. Now we gotta go let Fred out. Like Scooby, your claw unlocked the door. Alright. Oh, I guess Daphne's still trapped in the thing, that's what she meant. Now we gotta let Daphne out. That kid seems very unconcerned with people falling through this secret door in his floor. A lot of backtracking. Someone left a key in here. Let me see if I can get it free. Kind of got it. Kind of dumb that Fred has to do this. Like Scooby and Shaggy could have easily grabbed that when they were here the first time. There's no reason Fred had to do that. Except the game makes it, I guess, programmed that way. Plans for like an hour and 5 or 6 minutes or so. And where do I use the key? Do I just use it on Daphne? Let's get you out of here, Daphne. Oh, you won't believe what that mad scientist did to my hair. That's not sexist and stereotypical at all. Chapter 5, The Plan. Alright, gang, based on the clues we found, we know that the ghost will appear every time the grandfather clock chimes. That only happened once. You know how to pattern it. When did we figure that out? Exactly. Oh, when you weren't looking. Figures. Oh, okay, there we go. And we also have a very suspicious suspect. We also have a lot of cheese in our stomachs. Of course, they're going to tell us who the suspect is. Yeah. All we need to do is capture the thief and prove that our suspicions are correct. Okay, gang, I have a plan. First, we need some rope, a net, and something slippery. Daphne, have a look around upstairs. Velma, check out the lab. Shaggy and Scooby, check out the rest of the house. I'm going to keep a watch outside in case anyone tries to leave. Our thief probably knows that we are closing in and is probably trying to cover his or her tracks. Make sure you double check every room in this place. I'd better have a look around. Alright. Let's go to them in the freezer. I think that's this room. You do not use Daphne much in this game. To the basement again. Man, he plays Pawn for a long time. Suds are pretty slippery. Uh-oh. You couldn't just, like, take the soap? I don't know. So you had to make some suds. I'll just soak up some of the suds into this towel. After making more mess for Helga. Let's see. I guess nobody will miss this rope. I don't remember where Fred is, but I need to talk to him. Last I knew, he was near the lab or something. Maybe he's outside, I don't know. There he is. Fred, will this net work? This will be perfect for the trap. We still need something slippery and a rope. Fred, will this rope work? Don't give up now, we can use this rope for the trap. We still need something slippery. I got everything you need. Fred, will these suds work? This will be perfect for the trap. Good work, gang. We have everything we need to solve this mystery once and for all. Chapter 6 Finale. I think this game would take forever to complete if you didn't know what to do. Even with following everything, it's already been like an hour and 11 minutes. Alright, so we're on the last chapter now. Velma will trigger the grandfather clock. The ghost will show up and chase Shaggy and Scooby. Ghost? Relax, I've got a pretty good feeling you'll be able to outrun this ghost, although you might not be able to out-eat this. I think they're saying it's Helga. Ghost. Because Helga's... I don't know, it makes some fat joke. Yeah. Get the ghost to chase you into the ballroom. I'll hit the circuit breakers as soon as you guys are in the ballroom. How will you know when they're in the ballroom? As soon as you trigger the grandfather clock, run out into the main hallway and wait for Shaggy and Scooby to run through the door. When they do, run back in and throw that red towel down the chute. I'll see it downstairs and run to the circuit breakers. Gotcha. Daphne, you wait in the ballroom for Shaggy and Scooby to run through the door. When they do, pull the rope on the trap. Then we can see just who is behind this mess. Alright, gang, let's solve this mystery. Alright. Here goes nothing. I hope this works. Zoinks, it's the Ghost. Scoob. I better give the signal to Fred. I feel like if Helga is the ghost, you think they would know it wasn't Dr. like Jekyll or whatever because of the size of that woman. There goes the towel. That was the shortest chapter ever. There's the towel. I better go flip the breakers. I basically just beat the game. It worked. It did? Yeah, take a look. It did. Yeah. Jinkies, it did work. What, do you expect your plan not to work? Good work, Dan. Now, if our theory is correct, then the only thing Helga is going to be cleaning is the concrete floor in her jail cell. So they suspect it's Helga. Nope. Dr. Jekyll? I told you I needed the money. Times have been rough at the labs. The government doesn't give you grants for the kind of experiments we do here. All I had to do was get through the next month and I'd be rich. Crime never pays. I just have one question. Why did you modify the robots so they wouldn't eat cheese anymore? Ah, that was the most ingenious part of the plot. You see, when I had to fire my lab staff, I replaced them with cheap, cheese-powered robots. With the international cheese shortage looming, I bought mass quantities of cheese. How much cheese? I bought enough cheese to power the robots for 50 years. Then why did you need to find a new power source for the robots? Because of Helga. Have you seen the way she's... It didn't take
her lawn to find the cheese in the basement. You couldn't just fire her? Like it didn't take us long either. Yeah. With the cheese supply dwindling at an alarming rate, I needed to find an alternative way to power my robot staff, and fast. Because then that cheese didn't go bad over time anyway, I guess. So you used a Tesla coil to transmit electricity to the robots. It sounded like you had just about everything figured out. Yeah, everything, that is, but what to do when a van breaks down in the front of the house? How about not let them in your house? I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Now we can finally get out of here. Not so fast. We still need to get some gas for the mystery machine. I've got plenty of gas. What? Yeah. Oh god. I mean, I saw some in the lab storeroom. I'm sure it's enough to get us out of here. Just because you solve the crime doesn't mean you have the legal right to take their gas. Whatever. I'm not that partial to these sort of point-and-click adventure games. All this game's not point-and-click, it's Game Boy Color, but you get the idea. Not really my sort of thing, but whatever. I actually would have assumed it was the Dr. Jekyll guy if they didn't suddenly say it was Helga in the last minute. Yeah, how would you mistake Dr. Jekyll for Helga like this? The size of those people are so different. I don't understand that. I haven't beat this game in a long time. Kinda see why. I mean, I guess it's probably... there's certainly some people out here who probably enjoy this, but it's definitely an acquired taste. So I'm guessing it's just gonna stay on here forever? Alright, so that's, I guess we'll press start. Okay, so that is Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.